Hi, this is for you. Um, you know, I feel that I want to communicate well and work well, and I feel that I'm capable of doing that. And I also feel that it works two ways. It's not always productive to avoid conversing directly with me. I'm not looking to attack anybody, and we had lovely meetings and check-ins on Zoom for a long time. The best ones were one-on-one. And I absolutely love Judy. And we, I thought informed each other and helped each other and tried to support each other and have each other's back. Um, I'm very sorry about the misunderstanding August 6th, but I believe that it's been carried way, way, way out of proportion. Um, I'm not a monster, and I am not, a narcissistic, passive aggressive, uh, manipulative, lying, two faced monster. I'm not. I'm none of those things. I've been getting the impression that, you know, feel you need witnesses with me, that I'm not saying things legitimately, and that you feel that I'm just looking to attack you. Sometimes the way things are, I feel it could work two ways. I want everything to be productive, and it's a little bit concerning and frustrating to me that instead of having each other's back and supporting each other, that we're being uh, separated from each other. I thought that this was going to be a thing where we could just have like a discussion with somebody mediating us, clear the air once and for all, and then go on. We were very good friends, and I miss that. Frankly, I mean, I'll live and survive either way. I'm a strong person, and I can function without friendship. I live a very isolated life, and I can't um, beg people to include me or uh, to force people to be my friend. But it is very isolating not to be communicated with directly, and it's hurtful. And I thought that you did say that it meant a lot to you that I did interact with you. I'd like to have that again. And I'd like to be able to be somebody that can um, protect both of us. Um, they don't want me to work on professional development. They don't want me to work with you. Instead of having us work things out to work together, they're trying to keep us apart. I don't know what the what what that accomplishes. I feel that it kind of uses people because okay, I'm going to be doing scholarship and I want to do scholarship, but uh, I'm capable of walking and chewing gum at the same time. And I definitely thought that I was somebody that was needed in professional development, and not to abandon it. um, I know the technology. One of the things I wanted to have is that for every communication we should CC it to um, the professional development email address so that we have a running log. For anyone who's doing the spreadsheet, that's definitely helpful because when people are under the gun, they can't, when people are operating by the seat of their pants, they can't always remember to log everything in on the spreadsheet, on the Excel sheet. And if you, if we include a CC to the comparative, to the professional development email address, it keeps a running log, and then it's easier to be able to go back to. I'm trying to do a diligent job. I taught myself. I sometimes I say I don't know something, and I actually do know it. So my way of dealing with things is if I'm caught off guard, if if I'm somehow um, unprepared, I right away my first reaction is to say I don't know. It's a defensive posture. I do know a lot more than I sometimes believe I do. I figured out over the weekend, or I taught myself again over the weekend, how to be able to manage the professional development drive. And I put a folder in there um, with the latest checklist and the latest um, workflow and the spreadsheet, and I spent time updating the spreadsheet. It took me time to evaluate and go through uh, the whole email log, and then I made notes, and I tried to be as consecutive and chronological and in order as possible, and I made the spreadsheet, and then I put a link with the folder and with all the material so that people can access it. I'm trying. I'm really trying. And I think it's going to be up to you and me if we can find a way to work together and talk to each other, then we can move forward on this. I don't think it's the best thing to like right away have to engage other people, and it doesn't make us look good. And I'm not going to be the scapegoat. I felt very, very bad today because after, it's like um, with all the work that I did on the weekend, it's like you didn't see it, you didn't notice it, you didn't even try to look in our Slack channel or in any email that I sent. It's like as if it wasn't even seen. And right away, you had a, a DM with Mary and Maddie to talk about something that you really wanted to talk about with me, but to cover both of us so that it doesn't seem like you attacking me or me attacking you or having to go through layers of messages and emails and responses. But frankly, it wasn't even necessary because I already did everything that you wanted me to do. I second guessed myself at the meeting Friday and I got past that. I'm sorry, but um, I'm doing the best I can, and I don't want to be attacked. I don't want to feel that I have to defend myself every time I send a communication, every time I send an email or anything else. Um, I don't want to feel like I'm not good enough or that I'm stupid or incompetent. But by engaging them, it makes me look bad, makes me look even worse, and that's not what I want. And then the last straw was getting an email from Zeus saying that uh, we're racist because she had sent an email on September 11th, and even though I responded twice through professional development and talked about it at the meeting on Friday, that because she didn't get a response yet. I mean, Fiona wasn't at the meeting on Friday. I wanted someone to be able to connect with Zeus as soon as possible, but you know, I mean, shit happens, and to pull the race card right away, I'm not going to work in an environment like that. If that's how I have to be impacted, I don't want to be part of the group. And that's tragic because I really want to help you and I actually want to be friends with you and I actually want to work together. Both you and Nancy. Thank you.